And David wants everybody to know he's very glad.
Yes, he was worried very much about Jason.
And he thought Jason should chain himself up until it was pointed out to him that wouldn't work.
Yes. Jason doesn't really think things through.
And David hadn't thought that through
very well.
I liked Jason when it was very obvious. Jason normally would have done Jessica right there in the grass.
Yes.
Any normal girl.
But he's never been faced with having to do what's girlfriend.
Okay, so I'm proud of Jason.
Yes.
Very proud.
Well, I knew when he was having the fantasies about Jessica and he couldn't get Hoyt out of the fantasy.
Still, she was right there. Right there.
Yes.
And...
But the season ain't over yet either.
Yeah, I know. And I thought it was a very sweet thing that she stayed with him. I still thought it was sweet, even though I don't like him. Okay.
Okay, so, alright,
Yeah.
Sam and Tommy and Luna.
Okay.
Tommy's in big trouble. Big trouble.
And
I personally think it is morally wrong what he did.
I'm not saying it was right, okay? It was wrong, but I feel sorry for Tommy. But wait a minute.
Okay, the actor, Sam Tramiel.
Perfect.
That was awesome. I mean, you knew that was Tommy the whole time.
I don't know how Luna didn't know. I
don't
really
know how Sookie didn't know.
I don't either.
Because if she'd have just read his thoughts for a second, she'd have known.
I guess she was just so...
Well, she tries so hard not to read Sam's thoughts.
Right.
Anyway.
Right.
Yeah.
But that was just so... I mean, he kind of was like, the way he walked and the way he talked, that was so perfect. I thought he did great.
Sam Tramiel deserves a nomination for that.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, as much as I have already thought Eric did, or Alexander Skarsgård did, because he's been so good at being a totally different character, but being the same character.
Right.
God, Sam
But we're not
Tramiel.
Yes, perfect.
Jeez, that was...
And what Maxine Thornberry, or Thornton?
Thorntonberry.
That was so mean.
What she said to Tommy.
And he knows that. That's so horrible.
Yes.
And he did not do that on purpose.
No.
He did not change into Sam. I don't even think he knew he could.
I know.
I mean, that was... I almost feel sorry for him.
Yeah.
Because now he's done something so bad. Because sleeping with her was a bad... I think everything else he did that day, Sam wouldn't have been mad at him because he didn't have a choice. But once he slept with her, we've seen the previews. This is why he's choking him.
Yes. He's in huge amounts of trouble. Yes.
I don't even know how he can ever
Forgive him.
Yeah, because we didn't see tonight that we're going to see, I guess, coming up, that was in the previews, is Sam in the living room with Luna. So obviously he goes and tries to talk to her.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's Tommy.
Maybe. God, I don't even know. How would Tommy even know where she lives?
So he can figure it out, though. But tries to go fix it before Sam finds out. But she should have known, I thought. But that was a really good idea. Whoever,
Yes.
Rael, whoever wrote this, I like you.
We love you. We love you. Thank you. Yes, this episode
Definitely
was
a woman.
Okay, Lafayette and Jesus. I'm worried about Lafayette. Now he's some other...
No, he went back out of it.
Yeah, but he can come back in now.
Can anybody come in here?
I don't know. I know that dude apparently can.
I don't like the grandpa.
Oh, well, no.
And they padlocked them in.
Yeah. That was...
And he was saying, you don't even know what you should be afraid of. It's not the vampires. That was very obvious.
Yeah,
that's the second
witches.
time.
Yeah.
That's even Rand told Sookie that too.
Yeah.
You know, to run from this woman, she's afraid. Because they were talking about possession, and he said, Jesus said, no, I've never seen her be, do the possession thing or whatever, bloodletting or whatever. And he said, no, that's really what it is.
That's what she wants. She wants
and
possession.
she got it tonight.
And she may already have it. She did.
And he said they have to want it. Lafayette, maybe he might have wanted it to save Jesus, but I don't think he wants it in any other way.
He wanted protection so badly that maybe, yeah.
And he wanted to save Jesus.
Yes.
Because he thinks he loves him. I don't know.
I still don't quite know about Jesus. Now, the guy who plays Jesus said that we would know either tonight or next week if he's a good or a bad witch.
Well, so he seemed good tonight. because he said he was trying not to be like his grandfather.
Right.
But I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
Because, and in the previews, the grandfather said, it wasn't him I had to convince, it was you.
Yeah. I didn't have anything to prove to him. I had to prove it to you. Yeah.
So what was he proving to him?
I don't know. My God.
Okay, first we gotta get away from the previews. We gotta stay on the show. We gotta stay on the show.
That's
okay.
that has to be a pretty young grandfather.
Yeah.
Because he's kind of. Kind of hot. Ew, I like the hair.
Okay, we will move on.
Okay, Marnie. Ooh. When she did that to
And
that vampire.
Well, he deserved whatever
Oh,
the hell.
God, yes. I
hope
said
she-
I hope she ripped his freaking head off,
Yeah.
to be honest.
I mean, from what he did to her, to Antonio, in the 1600s, Antonia, she can give him the true death as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
But I don't want her to do that to all of them.
well, we know what she's going to try to do to all of them. I think she's going to kill him first.
A little frightening. And he left that door open, so
We know she's out.
she's loose.
But Bill was just standing there on his porch.
Yeah.
But he might not know.
But what if she, who knows how many entrances to that house there are?
And no telling, she could have floated away.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and Tara. We got to talk about Tara.
I'm still just, good Lord, Tara. Not all vampires are bad. Get it through your freaking
She's
head.
really going to be bad now.
Yes.
Because I think when Pam walked up on her like that, with that girl, I think Pam kills that girl.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen.
And I don't think Pam would normally have just killed somebody, but Pam's pissed.
Yeah.
And she thinks Tara has something to do with it. And you know why? Because Tara and Lafayette and Jesus were there. She doesn't know that Lafayette and Tara didn't want anything to do with it.
Yeah. That they were trying to save Eric to keep the vampires from.
Well, Tara wasn't trying to save Eric. She
No.
tried to stake Eric.
True.
So, okay, so Pam is definitely going to do something to her. And then we seen the previews, and oh my God, Tara.
Is in Marnie now. And Marnie is as bad
And that's
as
going to
she
be
is.
very bad on Tara.
Yes. Yes.
The only person that I think could make Tara not want to be that way or whatever will be Lafayette.
Yeah.
Because she's not going to listen to Sookie now.
No.
Okay, so have we covered everybody else?
I think we've covered pretty much everybody else. Are you ready to talk about Sookie and Eric?
What we really want to talk about?
And Bill.
Okay, I think we need to start
With Bill.
Let's start with the very first scene when we see Sookie and Eric.
Yeah, ooh, I was mad at Bill.
Okay, so that was a really good scene.
What little flash we got of Sookie and Eric being together and then Bill busted in.
But no, it was a good scene. That at least we seen that it was progressing. You know.
Oh, and if
the
you could have
kiss.
seen me screaming at that TV when Bill was standing there saying, he's a liar and a manipulator and he would do anything to make you his.
No.
Oh my
we
God.
gotta go back. We gotta go back.
Okay. What are you talking
When
about?
she says stop, and he's got, and Eric could have staked him.
Yes.
And he said, "Who is this vampire to you?" And she said, "He's your
King.
king." And he bent his knee.
Bill had to have known that they were telling the truth about Eric, that he had no memory, because Eric would have, that's so not Eric.
I was surprised.
Eric had him. And you know Eric's thing about, it's better to ask forgiveness than permission. You
Yeah,
know,
well,
he would, just like with
and-
Russell, kill him and
Deal
deal with the consequences later.
So right there, I was just like, no, don't let him go. Okay, so there was that. And then the next thing we see, give me my lighter right there. Then the next thing we see, because I want to take this sequence by sequence. The next thing we see, they're marching into Bill's house. And what did you say? Do you remember?
It was just like when they walked into Russell Edgington's house and they had Bill and Sookie all bound and she was freaking out over Bill. I mean, it was like deja vu. Same thing. Bill had become this evil king like Russell Edgington.
So then there was that. And he knew Eric said, he wasn't going to do anything. And he said, silver him. And she said, you don't have to hurt him and all that. And he did. And he was like, no, it's okay. Please just don't hurt Sookie. Which was so sweet.
But, oh my God, the way that Bill was talking to Sookie.
Okay, now you can talk about it like that.
Oh, that was awful. I don't
care if he's between your
No,
legs.
I don't live and die by what's between your legs. Yeah. Ooh, that was
You know.
harsh.
Yeah, and that hurt her.
Yes.
You know it did.
Yes.
Very mean.
Yes.
Very, 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 very mean. And she said to him, if you ever loved me, you won't hurt him. Well, he was going to fucking hurt him.
Yeah.
Okay, so then he lies to the authority. Oh, no. Then he kicks Sookie off his property
Yeah.
and tells them,
If she comes on my property again, treat her like a trespasser.
yeah. What the fuck's up with that, Bill?
That was mean, but we're still not mad at you anymore.
No, not right
It's
now.
okay.
Okay, so then she leaves. Okay, so then he lies to the authority and says that Eric is a danger. Are you kidding me? Who's he a danger to? Bunny rabbits?
Berries.
And he's not even to some fairies. Not to some.
No, full-blooded fairies, apparently.
But he's not a danger. But, he might have been able to control himself more now.
Yeah.
You never know. So then they put Eric down. What?
We're just building up to it, man. We're drawing it out like they
Okay,
did.
no. Well, because important things happen. Okay, so then they put him downstairs with Pam.
That was a sad scene.
I thought that was a very important scene, though, when he said, I don't want to be that person.
Yeah. And Eric always not really want to be that person?
I don't know.
Oh. Yeah, that was kind
That
of
was
a...
important.
Yes. And poor Pam, man. She's just freaking.
Well, she just...
I know, she's running.
He said it smelled like death in the room, remember? That was freaky.
Yes.
And she was like, snap out of it. And he doesn't want to snap out of it. He doesn't want to be that other person. I was just like, he doesn't want them to break the spell.
Yeah.
So only the rest of them, so they're going to control, right now he's under somebody else's control. They say, I don't think really he is. He just doesn't have a memory.
Right.
But they're going to be controlling him because he doesn't want to change. He's perfectly happy the way he is.
Yes. Okay, can we get to the scene
wait a minute.
between him and Bill?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Go ahead.
That was heart-wrenching. Oh my God, the things that he said about Sookie. Oh my God, that was beautiful. Beautiful.
It was like King Solomon.
So, I don't know. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. If I can't have her, I just want her to be happy with someone else.
And Bill, I think it was the first time Bill realized that's what you feel when you really love somebody.
Yeah. You're okay if there was somebody else, if that's what it means for them to be happy.
Because...
And he realized that Eric loved Sookie more than he ever did.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's what I think. And maybe he still does have feelings for Sookie, but he realizes if Eric loves her that much,
That it was okay to let her go.
well, that he should for her,
Yes.
you know? Because I think he let him go, number one, because he knew he wasn't a danger.
Yes.
And number two, because he knows he's going to be with Sookie.
Yes.
He's let Sookie go, too.
Yes.
I think he let Sookie go
Yes.
tonight. We don't know if there's going to be repercussions from the authority.
And we thought that's how the episode was going to end.
Yeah, we kept saying, oh my
Bill
God,
was going to raise that stake and the episode was going to end.
Oh my God,
Which we were going to freak. We were going to freak out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because we really didn't think he would kill Eric, but we didn't know what.
I didn't want to go a whole week not knowing. I didn't want to go a whole week not knowing how he was going to get out of that.
Yeah. So I hate that. So thank you for that.
Yes. Okay, so then...
Okay, so wait a minute. So we don't know if there's going to be repercussions, because there may be. But I don't think so, because, Eric was already in with the authority, and if he tells him really he's not a threat now, I realize now he's not, or whatever. But who knows? I mean, it could be...
They could come back on Bill and Eric, and they're
Yeah.
both in trouble. Bill because he didn't follow orders, and Eric because they still think he's a danger. Go ahead.
No, it's